Hi, happy Sunday afternoon. If you're coming on, let me know that you're here by saying hi. I would appreciate that. I'm going to get us brought up where I can see comments. There we are. All right. Looks like I have everything set up so we can see what I'm working on, and everything is legible. It's not backwards, so I get my Chromebook over out of the way, and I just knocked over all my detail brushes all over the floor, and that's okay. I'll get them later. I don't need them today anyway. So, how is everybody? Hey, Sherry, how are you? Hey, Heather and Margaret, good to see you guys. I got some cute projects lined up, I think. I'm going to do a couple of shelf setters with the witch hat and broom, or witch hat and boot first. And I'm using the witch hat and boot stencil set. I have what I'm using in the description of the live. You'll be able to see it after the live's done. And my codes and all that stuff. Hey, Donna. Hey, Kathy. Mary, how are you? And there's Susan, good to see you, and I know I missed some. Hey, Brenda, and Joyce, Lisa, Diana, Margaret. Hey, it's good to see all you guys. Amanda, good. Sherry, hey, everybody. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. So, I'm going to paint my backgrounds first. And I'm going to do the first one purple. I think I got things set up where I'm not quite so crowded in here. Okay, I'm going to make this one purple. I said that already. These are, let me measure them. I think they're 12 by 12, but it might be 10 by 10. It is, it's 10 by 10. These are 10 by 10, and they're from Walmart. Wood canvases. And I wanted to do the pair of these so that they went together. I think they're cute. Very cute. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? And Jody and Donna. Yes, you caught me live, girl. It's a beautiful Sunday here. I hope it is where you are. We went to church and ran to town as always to get things we need. We always need something from Walmart. I think I'll do my sides before I go any further so that I've got a dry spot to hang on to. Get as little of purple paint all over me as possible. This purple it's an apple barrel, purple velvet. I didn't think to tell you that. You're starting on your new stencils? All right. You're still learning on the background? That's the easy part. You can do whatever you like, pretty much. Lots of different ways to do backgrounds, that's for sure. Hey, Wayne, I was wondering about you. I hadn't seen you for a little bit. I was thinking about you the other day and wondered if you were okay. Hope you are. The purple is purple velvet. It's apple barrel. I picked it up at Walmart. It's a nice purple. All right, now I got my sides. I'll lay that down and finish painting the top. thought about doing a raised stencil. I haven't done that in a little bit, but I'm not going to do one today. Alright, so this background is purple velvet. It's a nice witchy looking color. I forgot to uncover my water. Put that in the water. Turn my plate around, and I'm going to get some black because my other background's going to be black. You're doing great just trying to catch up. Yep. It is hard. That has got a piece of yuck. Guess I didn't get that off of there when I opened it. Now I need to clean my fingers. Black paint all over me. Those are tough wipes. Ah. Laid my arm down on the lid. That's good. All right. Leave it to me. If I can make a mess, I will. I guess that's part of the fun. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. I think I've got it off of me good enough that I'm not going to get it all over everything, maybe. Possibly. All right, I'm going to use a shop towel and dry my fingers off. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Ken. Hey, Helen. I'm good. How are you? You got your new stencils yesterday, Brenda? Whoopee. If I'd stop making messes, we could move on. Now I knocked the paint over, which isn't going to hurt anything, except I don't want to get it all over the place. On places I don't want it. Good enough. All right, now then, I'll paint this one black. This is just folk art black satin multi-surface. I basically use any kind of paint, whatever I've got. I love fusion mineral paints, and I use them a lot, but they are pricey, so I use the others too. I don't use strictly fusion mineral paints. I got black on the lid of my white. Me and this black are just not getting along today. Not at all. I did get my apron right side out today, though. Yesterday after the live, when I took it up, I'm like, oh my gosh, it was backwards. I just grabbed it up and put it on. I have to have a bath after I paint this one. And I get a lot of questions about what brush I'm using. These are Bates foam brushes from Amazon. And if you like foam brushes, which I do for base coating, these are awesome. And not expensive, which makes them even more awesome. Hey Valerie, hi. And Deb, good to see you. Kathy, good afternoon. Montana's sunny. All right. It's a fall day here, and I like it. I think our high is going to be in the 70s, which is awesome. that way to the low 80s all week. Perfect. Okay, that is finally painted. Clean the black up. Because I do have it all over me again. Like a little kid. I think maybe I have ADD. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to dry these. Oh, thank you, Valerie. I wore it to church and I didn't change up. I just put my apron on. It should be okay. I love the Kilo weather too, Kathy. It is awesome. Hey, Doris from Illinois. I'm in Illinois too. Hey. Kathy. This one is dry. This one ought to be dry enough in just a minute. There, that's good enough. It can finish drying while I do the purple one. And the purple one is going to be the hat. Put that down about somewhere along the middle. Okay, and tape it down, then I'll turn it so it faces you guys. I am going to use the Gothic Lace and Spiderweb small stencil on this. Because I think spider webs and lace are perfect for a witch. I think I've got it where that pretty well covers everything. Get a shop towel. You're regretting not getting the hat and boot? Yeah, they're pretty cute, I think. Pretty cute. Oh, you're also in the 70s in your part of Illinois? Well, good deal. Good deal. I'm glad you guys are getting your Halloween stuff. Not having to wait forever. I know how that can be. When you order it, you want it now. Okay, hold still. I'm not going to tape this, I'm just going to do it. As you can see, I haven't washed my stencil. I almost prefer it that way. It seems like it makes the bridges move less. There. I should have taped this though. But I didn't, so we'll proceed that way. Alright, and I want to do this part with the lace and cobwebs. But I don't want to do the underneath end of the hat, which to me that's what this is the bottom side of it, and I don't want it to have the Gothic lace on it. Kind of matching this up, kind of, sort of, with the web here. I think I am anyway. That's my intent. Okay, I want to take this off. And here's what we've got so far. Well, that's not going to work out. I got to put some black around this at the very least. And I'm just taking this dry brush and going around the outside edges with the black. Let's see. Yeah, that works. And then on my brim, well, for one thing, I'm going to put this on there, but I'm going to also, that won't do any good to do it with it there. You don't want it looking like it's open. Need to do a glob of back paint there. Alrighty. Should be fine, except I don't like part of it, so I'm going to use a wipe on it. There. I think that's more the shape of the hat once it dries. Alright. Going to put this little doom flotchy on here with the flowers and the leaves. Let's see, how does that best fit? Probably right there, it looks like. I'm gonna do the flowers in orange. And this is apple barrel too, it's pumpkin orange. I generally don't recommend apple barrel paints for stenciling because they're thinner than the others, but I've gotten used to them and it's not a problem. If you're just beginning though, you might want to use a thicker based paint. Like deco art or folk art, fusion mineral. I'm going to dry that and do a second coat. That'll show it better. Orange does not cover well. It's like red, it doesn't either. All right. I may use some more orange. Let's see. I want green, and I brought it over here. Deco Art. This is Hauser Medium Green. Okay, that helps. A wee bit of green right there, I got it. But I want my edges to be darker than what they are, I think. So I'm going to put another coat of black around there. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Let's see. Get it wiped though. Yeah, some of that I didn't want quite so far. Alright, I've got a little purple left on there. I'm going to put some purple over that place I just fixed. There's my hat. I don't know if I like that or not, but there it is. Alright, then for my boot, okay, let's see. Tape first of all. And I'm going to put this on with white. Okay, give me some white. I better get a different plate. I'll have it all colors. And if there's anybody new watching me that doesn't know how to stencil, you dip your stencil brush, which is flat edge brush, into the pile of paint, work it up into the bristles, and then offload on a shop towel until you don't have any shiny, glistening paint. And I need a clean shop towel for one thing. I use a circular motion. I start out with heavy or light pressure and then apply heavier pressure until I've used the paint up. But you could also pounce if you prefer that. Stipple it. I think I'm gonna use a piece of tape on this time, just to help me hold it. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm liking that better than the purple background, I think. Come on. Okay, and then the rest of this. That's good. I'm going to paint my heel and my toe purple because purple color covers better than orange, and because I want to tie it into my other one and make them a pair of shelf sitters. I may need to edge this in white too for it to show up. I don't know. We'll see. And dry it and add one more coat so it'll be a little brighter. Yeah, that shows up a little better. I need my shoelaces to be white. I just realized they're not going to show up. Can't leave them black on a black background. I also suspect, and so I'm going to go ahead and dry brush a little white around the edges, at least of this part. to paint this one part up here purple too. But I may need a smaller brush, so I'll get a dome brush. Try that, put another coat or two. Still pretty pale. It's better. Let's see. Okay, that I like pretty well. So, here's what we got. If you can see that purple on camera, it's not, you can't see it so well. In person, I can see it. I may push just a little white. Around on it. I think it shows up better now. So we got that. And I don't like this one either. I got to figure out what I want to do with it though. I think I'm going to paint it all black. The hat. Because I don't like this. And it won't take long to do that, but I see I got a glob of paint. I've laid this in paint, that's why. I'm going to have lots of globs of paint. I don't know about me. Oh, heck. All right. That should be better. Turn it around. Get me, I've got some black paint. It's okay. I'll lay that there. Some black paint. Doesn't take long to fix it. I will be live again Tuesday this week at 3 o'clock. on my page and on Decoupage Central's page for the new IOD Christmas event. It's going to look better. And I'm still going to do spider webs. Okay, but in white. And since the hat's a different color than the board, this should be fine this time. Moving it. Oh, come on. Okay, and redo my brim, or not my brim, my flowers. There, I think that's laid out correctly. I think I have some orange paint. Nah, I used it all pretty much, but I can get some more. It's just stippling because stippling, I think, covers a little better sometimes. Okay, now my green again. Yes. I think, though, that I like it better if I do webs on the underneath side too, and fix that purple because it's driving me crazy. It's better. No cigar yet. Smaller brush. Dry that just a sec. I also am going to brush on just a little orange on that, on those flowers to get them covered up better. Why not? I still got some clean brushes. I didn't dry that good enough. No, that's not doing it. It's back on there. It just doesn't want to cover, so what I'm going to do is give it a white center. I don't have any yellow over here. Oh, I've got white out. And a little brush. I like that better anyway. And I need to fix a bit of green. Now I'm ready to dry it and do my the underneath of my brim. So, put this back on. And find where I threw the lacy part. There, that'll cover it all up. Should have a white brush here somewhere. All right, now I like it. Now I like it. The trick is to do the base of the hat a different color than your board, for one thing. But anyway, hey Joan, how are you? Yeah, there we go. There's our set. I like it much better too. So, thought I was doing the right thing having that underneath a different color, but no. So anyway, I like it now. Thanks you guys for joining me today. Do I think the larger pattern would have been easier to use? Yes, but I mean, because in that you could cover the whole thing, but it's so big that I think it'd be too big. The print, like that crow would take up, you know, a lot of space, and the spider too, so you wouldn't get a whole lot of pattern on there. Other than that, I think it would be. It's just a little trickier to use the smaller one, but it's more size appropriate, I think. Got a little black messed up. There. I think I need to do one more thing, and I'll be done with them. Let me dry this. I'm going to take my white brush, if I find what I did with it. Is that it? Yes, I think so. I'll put just a little bit of paint on it. And I'm going to frame my edges with some paint. I wanted to put a frame on because I like frames, but the hat was too wide, that I didn't have enough room, and I didn't want to use bigger boards, so but I think doing this draws the eye inward, and it just adds a little something. Little place I need to touch up a purple up there where I washed it off. That brush. I just didn't get it in the paint, really. That'll dry and look better. Let's see. Going around. But I've got a cute project lined up for Tuesday, with using molds and some rub-ons, and I think it's going to be real cute. I hope so anyway. There's that one. I've got white wax I could use too, but I had extra white paint out, so I'll just use this. The wax might be a little faster, but and I wanted to use the 6x6 stencil on this one that says if the shoe fits. I thought that would be cute, but it was too big. There wasn't enough room. Okay, there's that one. So, all done. I hope you guys like them. You love the hat? I'm always fun watching. You never know what kind of mess I'm going to make, huh, Cheryl? Oh, hey, I keep it real. It is what it is. You know, this is old age, I guess. I don't know. No, I always was a mess. I always was a mess. And I'm just honest about it. Might as well be. Anyway, thank you, you guys. I love you. I appreciate your support. If you can join me Wednesday, that'd be great. If not, I'll be on, or it's not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. Then I'll be on again Thursday in my regular slot at 11 and Sunday at 2. So I got 3 lives next week. So can't wait. Where did I get the what, Kathy? I don't know where did I get what. Anyway, I will read all the comments and answer questions sometime later today. Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate you. You just can't imagine. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.